Hello, lovelies. Imagine how hard it would be to have terrible, dark longings. But instead of giving in to them, choose to resist your evil nature and try to be good, respectable, and harm no living soul. Maybe we should respect such restraint. Maybe even reward it. I don't know, lovelies. Perhaps our tale can help you decide. I Didn't Ask to Be This Way by Jack the Knife. Ever since I was little, I've had these urges. There really isn't any other way to describe them. I know exactly how sick it sounds, but the only thing that's ever, gotten me going is the idea of rape, murder, torture, death, destruction, chaos, filth, and greed. Yeah, just the usual. I guess that makes me, what do they call those guys who are turned on by death? Whatever, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm getting at. I'm one of those guys. It's cool, though. I've always been able to keep it in check. For my entire life, I've realized that there's something wrong with me. So I've been careful. No torturing animals, no porno with gore in it. Nothing that could give me away. At least until people started to change. I'll spare you the tired narrative. You've seen enough movies. You already know how it goes. The dead not being dead. Bites turning you into one of them. Cliche, cliche, cliche. That was 15 years ago. 10 for the apocalypse and 5 for humanity to start to rebuild. I was one of the survivors. Don't ask me how. That's a different story entirely. Anyway, I came out the other side to discover a world that had changed. No zombie movie ever talks about all the good they bring when everything is finally said and done. There are all kinds of new jobs available. That's where I fit in. There's still a lot of undead left wandering around, and one of those new jobs is zombie catcher, just like the cartoony dog catcher. Somebody will call our office and say, there's an undead, Lord have mercy. I'm just a simpleton who can't just push it over and wait for it to rot. Whatever, job security, I guess. I even have one of those poles with the looped rope at the end. Anytime I get a call, I'm supposed to report it, catch the fucker, and immediately bring it in for disposal. There are a few things I've figured out, though. Nobody's watching to make sure I take these things in to be dealt with, properly. I could very easily throw one of the more attractive undead into the back of my van, not call it in, and lock the thing in my basement. That's a big job perk. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, we learned long ago that you can only be infected if their fluids come in contact with an open wound on your skin. No broken skin, no problem. All I need to do is chain these beautiful women to the wall, knock their teeth out. 1 or 2 swings with a mini sledge is all it takes. And take my pick when I get home at night. Yeah. As for my compulsion, well, let's just say it hasn't gone away. I still spot living girls I want to bring home constantly. Oh, yeah. And that is why I keep a razor and a jar of their fluids in my glove compartment. Oh, yeah. I think I see one now. Yeah. Sweet.